on this week's episode of Naked and Afraid. No, just kidding. Time to change into my cold weather gear. So I'm coming down the train tracks on the way to my campsite. What do I happen to see? I'm not the only one who's been here. Looks like I won't be quite as isolated as I'd planned on. I just hope it's not any rapist hillbillies out here. I'm on the final leg of my trek to the campsite. And what do I see when I get down here? Look at all those shells. Nothing hostile and uninviting about that at all. We'll just put that out of our minds for now. Out there, another 1,000 yards or so is home. Wish me luck. Here we are. This is home. It's a fire pit from camp long ago. This is my neighborhood for the next 24 hours. Got a nice stagnant pond over there and a canoe. Fucking canoe. Nothing weird about that at all. Definitely doesn't belong to rapist hillbillies. Probably those fuckers with the shotgun shells. It's windy. I don't know if the mic's picking this up well. It's 11:45. Got a good start on my fire for the night. I'm hoping that'll keep me going. I got the basic frame for my shelter started. It's going alright. Task to be completed. I got to get the shelter up and going and somewhat windproofed. I got to finish off this fire. And I got to set up a small fire pit for cooking my dinner tonight. And I'm going to relax for a bit, take a break. I'll check in with you later. So I lied. Turns out I couldn't take a break until I got more work done. We're getting there. I'm not sure it's time to relax yet. I won't feel comfortable until this is done. But it's only 20 after 12. We're doing good so far. Check in again in a bit. So we're going for a walk. Apparently I need to force myself to take a break. Thought I'd take the opportunity to show you all my campsite. Look at all that deadfall. I have no shortage of wood here. It's important to go on patrols, have a look out for rapist hillbillies. I don't want to end up like a scene out of Deliverance out here. Here's my pond. God willing, I don't have to drink from it. If I do, I have water purification, but I'm sure it's going to taste fucking terrible anyway. 2.5 liters of water with me. It's going to take me 750 milliliters to rehydrate my food. So we'll see what happens. There's water and beer, right? I'll be okay. This is a canoe. So the rapist hillbillies must have left this out here. fucking odd is that, really? What's somebody doing? Going out in the middle of a stagnant fucking pond in this canoe? I don't know. Apparently I'm not the only crazy person around here. Back yonder is where I came from. Look at that. Look at all that wood. It's too far for me to drag, fuck it. This is it. This is home. There's a fridge. Why is there a fridge? I swear to God it's a fridge. We're not going all the way over there, but I've seen it before. It is. A tire. More wood, my God. And set this whole place on fire. Alright, we're heading back. The wind's probably fucking with my microphone right now. Mother Nature's kind of a bitch. Last I checked, the forecast called for rain. I'm really hoping there's no rain. This is gonna suck enough as it is. Going back to camp. This is our old fire pit from many moons ago. I was a bit more of an amateur at this stuff. This is my supplies, my libations for this evening. I've only got 3 left, God help me. Got a decent pile of firewood. I need to do at least double this to make it through the night. This bastard is what's going to keep me warm. Look at that. We'll be lighting that up in a few hours. And we're not doing too bad here either. I'd like to see some of those gaps filled in, but hardly matters. I'm going to cover that all with a space blanket. That's where we're at for now. We'll check back again later. I went on a walk looking for a fallen birch tree. For those of you who might not know, birch bark is one of the best fire starting materials around. It's also illegal to strip the birch from a live tree. So if I happen to come across any birch out here, everyone just say that it was dead when I found it, okay? I'm not admitting to any criminal behavior out here. We're on our way back to camp. The structure of my shelter is pretty much done. What the fuck is that? What is that? Someone's been building a goddamn shrine to the Blair Witch out here. Oh, no, that's just my cooking fire. The plan is start this fire up to cook my dinner, because that one's going to be way too hot to get close enough for cooking purposes. We're doing alright out here so far. Firewood. Lots and lots of firewood. No progress on this since the last update. But we do have even more firewood. In realization of the fact that I probably won't sleep at all tonight, I've forgone my plans to make a bed. And I'm constructing a chair. Cutting the final seat pieces here now. With this little beauty, I love this fucking thing. It's a great little folding saw. But a lot of work you see in here was done simply by smashing. Never use a tool for what you can accomplish with simple brute force. My buddy Alex Lamana taught me that. Well, he didn't necessarily teach me it so much as rip down a tree that I was trying to chop down with less effort than I was using. So I learned from that, buddy. This is partly thanks to you. Updates later. Let's go for a walk. I'm feeling pretty good about things at camp. There's still some work to be done, but it's looking good so far. We're just gonna go on another rapist hillbilly patrol. I swear to God, if I hear someone say you got a pretty mouth, I'm gonna shit my pants. Fuck it. Let's go over it rather than around. Gonna give you a bird's eye view of what I'm sadly calling home. Bear with me here, it's goddamn treacherous. This is it. This is my campsite. It's a goddamn car in there. Honest to God car. Well, here I am. I finally made it. King of this bullshit little stagnant pond. Lord and master of all I survey. This really wasn't worth taking me up here for. We'll go back. Going back. So, not much wildlife here. I'm glad I got food because hunting would have been a disaster. I heard a squirrel a while back. Didn't see him. Nothing here worth killing. I'm pretty close to done with my shelter. Doesn't look like much, but I expect it ought to keep me warm. It's 2:15 right now. I got a lot of time to kill and not a whole lot more work to do. Gather some more firewood. I need to prep this to get started. And there's my little lounge for the evening. This is really gonna suck. Be back later. So I just got spotted. There's 3 people out here walking their dogs. They saw me, called their dogs back, and made a hasty retreat. It's probably not good considering I'm trespassing, but it is what it is. On another note, I may have gotten a little bit ahead of myself. I forgot to film starting this fire. I will film the starting the cooking fire, but it's we got her going. It's 3:45 right now. I've got a healthy stock of firewood. I think I'm gonna go scavenge some more, but that's where we're at. Dinner time soon. Fill you in then. So as it turns out, the hillbillies found me. Like I said, I was trespassing. They grilled me on what I was doing. Told me to leave. I said, sure, I'll just hike it out of here. They said, no, get in the truck. And I said, fuck. I'm totally gonna get ass raped by hillbillies right now. So I tried again. I said, you know what, it was an easy trip in here. I'll try to get out on my own. They says, no, it's private property. If you get hurt out there, we can be held accountable. Get in the truck. And I said, well, shit, at least I got my knives. And they says, by the way, take off that belt with your knives on it. If not, I'm sure I'm gonna die. So they dumped me on the side of the road. About twice the distance that I humped it in there to get to the campsite. Got back to my cottage, I'm trekking out again. I don't have time to make a shelter, but I will build the fire and try that freeze-dried survival food. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated. Later. Coming up on campsite 2.0. Some of the people watching this video might find this familiar. Maybe not. But I figured since it worked the first time, this is where I'm going to do it again. Oh shit. This was the location of our fire. We built the fire pit with a rock, which someone has cleared since then. So no doubt I'm trespassing again. Fuck it, I don't care. Fire's gonna happen right now. We're gonna cook some food. That's how it's gonna be. Get back to you later. You know, it's easy for a person to go crazy out here in the wilderness on his own. I'm not saying that necessarily means anything, just a point of fact. And what's that? It's another goddamn shrine to the Blair Witch. Oh, no, that's just my second fire. I've done a standard teepee configuration. I don't know what this shit is, but it's moss or something, and it's dry as fuck. I'm sure it will have no problem taking a spark. So we're gonna start a fire up here in a few minutes. I'll be right back with you. As promised, I'm bringing you fire. It's not the original fire I had intended, but it'll do. Somewhere between campsite 1 and 2, I found birch bark. Remember, if anyone asked, it was dead when I found it. The trick to working with birch bark is to just scrape the outside with a knife. Get a little bit. You'll see a fine white powder come. That powder takes a spark like nobody's business. What did I say? I promised fire and I delivered. Fire's getting a little close to comfort to my water. Oh. Soon enough we'll be ready to cook our food. Get back to you then. So I've got my water set to boil. We're going to enjoy a nice package of Mountain House vegetable stew with beef. Mmm, scrumptious. Can't get this in focus. Open package and tear notch. Remove and discard oxygen absorber. Carefully add 2 cups boiling water to pouch. Stir thoroughly and close zipper. Let stand 8 to 9 minutes. Stir and serve. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. It's time to try my beef stew. Whatever happens, at least I got a cider. Thanks, Yogita, for forgetting this. That's really fucking hot. You know what? That's not bad. It's not good. No, it's pretty good. You need salt. If this was all you had to eat, you'd be really happy about it, I can tell you that. Yeah, you know what? No complaints here. As far as survival food goes, 10 out of 10. Would buy again. Going home. I've put out the fire. And since I didn't have time to build a shelter, I'm gonna have to call it a night as far as the outdoors go. I'm running out of daylight fast. And I don't seem to have any other choice. All in all, this isn't how I planned on ending this video, but it's better than ass raped by hillbillies. So, silver linings, right? The recap on the freeze-dried survival food. Beef stew was good. Wasn't great, but it was good. And I had my scrambled eggs and bacon too, because I've been working hard all day and I was fucking hungry. Scrambled eggs and bacon was surprisingly good. The eggs were a thicker and chewier consistency than I'm used to. But coming from someone who doesn't like eggs, I think I actually prefer them that way. And if anyone can explain to me how they got freeze-dried bacon, rehydrated with boiling water to still be crispy, someone fucking explain that, because it's fantastic. So, that's been my trip. Cottage is about 500 yards that way. Not much else to tell you. Signing off.